Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being with us today. You are listening to a calm and clear independent news briefing from Thailand, bringing you verified developments from the eastern region of the country. Our goal is to inform, to explain, and to present events responsibly, with respect for all individuals involved. Please take a moment, slow down, and stay with us. We begin with an incident that occurred in the early hours along Jomtien Beach Road, an area normally associated with late-night convenience stores and tourist foot traffic. In the early morning of 13 February 2025, local police responded to reports of a violent confrontation inside a convenience store. A young British tourist, identified as 22-year-old Daniel David Sutton Morris, was found injured inside the shop, lying beside the store shelves with a serious wound to his left thigh. Emergency rescue volunteers arrived quickly, administering first aid at the scene before transporting the injured man to a nearby hospital for urgent medical care. Authorities later confirmed that the injury was caused by a stabbing and described the wound as severe, though no further update on his condition has yet been released. Police were alerted shortly after 1 o'clock in the morning when officers from Pattaya City Police Station received an emergency call. Upon arrival, officers found that members of the public had already restrained a suspect, preventing him from leaving the scene. The suspect, a 23-year-old Thai national named Natawat Chontong, was taken into custody without further incident. Inside the convenience store, police recovered 2 bladed weapons, a small fruit knife and a kitchen knife, which were found discarded in a rubbish bin. During preliminary questioning, the suspect claimed the confrontation began after the tourist repeatedly asked him to help obtain an illegal substance, a request he said he refused. According to his account, an argument followed, which he alleged escalated into a physical altercation, resulting in an injury to his mouth. The suspect told investigators that he then pursued the tourist into the store, where the stabbing occurred. Police have stated clearly that this version of events remains under review and that investigators are not drawing conclusions at this stage. Officers confirmed they intend to interview the injured tourist once his medical condition allows, to establish a clearer timeline and determine responsibility. The suspect remains in custody, and legal proceedings will continue in accordance with Thai law. We now turn to another case, this time involving financial crime and immigration violations, also unfolding in Pattaya. Immigration police have detained a Chinese national accused of embezzling a large sum of money from a financial institution in China before fleeing abroad. The suspect, identified as Yao Ming, aged 38, was arrested after officers discovered he had entered Thailand without official authorization and remained in the country unlawfully. The investigation began after Thai authorities received intelligence from a foreign source, indicating that a Chinese fugitive was hiding in the eastern tourist region. Senior officers from Immigration Division 3 ordered surveillance operations, which continued for approximately 2 weeks. During this period, officers tracked the suspect to a condominium in Pattaya, where he was reportedly avoiding attention. Investigators later discovered that the man had used a domestic identity card rather than a passport when dealing with building management, raising immediate suspicions. On 9 February, immigration officers approached the suspect as he exited his residence and requested to inspect his travel documents. A biometric check revealed no record of lawful entry to Thailand, leading to his immediate arrest. Further investigation uncovered allegations that, while working as a bank branch manager in China, the suspect had manipulated dormant accounts under other individuals' names. Authorities allege he falsified internal records, transferred funds totaling more than 10 million baht in value, and withdrew the money before fleeing the country. Reports indicate that after leaving China, the suspect moved between neighboring countries, including Laos and Cambodia, before eventually settling in Thailand. He has now been handed over to investigators, and authorities are considering further legal steps, including potential extradition. Another serious incident now brings us back to Pattaya, where police recently rescued a man believed to have been unlawfully detained. On 11 February 2026, tourist police received a report that a Chinese national was being held inside a locked hotel room. Officers coordinated with immigration and local police before proceeding to the hotel location. Upon arrival, they discovered the room was secured from the outside using a padlock. Police forced entry and inside found a 37-year-old man identified as Jitao Yu. He was seated inside the room and appeared unable to leave freely. A second Chinese national, identified as Liang Wei, aged 33, was arrested at the scene. The investigation began after the victim's wife contacted authorities, expressing concern for her husband's safety. She reported that her husband had traveled to Thailand days earlier and had been taken by an acquaintance to participate in gambling activities. According to her statement, the victim later contacted her via a messaging application, claiming he had accumulated gambling losses and requested financial assistance. Digital currency was transferred, but communication soon raised further concern. Police later learned the victim had been moved from Bangkok to Pattaya, where he was allegedly guarded by two individuals who took turns monitoring him. One suspect reportedly left the hotel shortly before police arrived, locking the remaining two inside the room. Authorities have charged the arrested suspect with unlawful detention, and efforts continue to locate the second individual. We close today's report with another incident involving public disorder, this time on Pattaya 2nd Road. On Wednesday night, police detained a Russian national after reports of an assault on a Thai woman outside a shopping area. Witnesses stated the man appeared heavily intoxicated and had been behaving aggressively in public. The incident occurred shortly after 9 in the evening, when bystanders observed an argument, followed by the woman being knocked to the ground. Locals, motorcycle taxi riders, and tourists intervened, restraining the suspect until police arrived. The victim sustained head injuries after falling, and officers documented the scene. The suspect, approximately 30 years old, was taken to the police station, where he was charged with public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Authorities have stated that additional charges may follow, pending a formal complaint from the injured woman. These events highlight the challenges faced by authorities in managing safety within busy tourist areas, while ensuring due process for all parties involved. Investigations in each case remain ongoing, and officials urge the public to avoid speculation until all facts are fully established. Thank you for staying with us and for taking the time to listen. We appreciate your support and your trust in responsible reporting. Until next time, stay safe, and thank you for watching.